Runaway Robot.
Chapter 1. A Friend in Need.
Wow.
Savage.
Would anyone like to help out Cry?
I will. Oh.
Okay, so Cry, go ahead and make your investigation with advantage. I'm assuming you guys are all looking for things, so
Yeah.
it's easy enough to do that. So 13. Yeah, you find evidence of like where Floon was probably dragged off in the night. But you're not able to really find the whole trail. The trail goes cold as you're tracking it. You go from the I'm going up to the map here if you guys want to look at your map. The hideout, you exit on Candle Lane on that side, and you kind of like you go down Candle Lane, and you're trying to figure out where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, right? Where did I put this thing? Yeah.
She stole the Eiffel Tower.
You're out on Candle Lane, and you see that the evidence kind of has you going back down Zastrous Street, over back towards Zoblobs and Filet Lane. It's kind of here where you lose the trail again. There are people around, and this is again the Skewer Dragon and Zoblob shop, and there's people there that might have been able or might have witnessed something last night. But as of right now, you can't seem to find where he was taken.
Friends, what do you think about us paying old Zoblob another visit?
Well, I would not be opposed to that.
Cry's so excited about going
Like, yes,
back.
another bird!
Perhaps he can answer some questions. He does, in fact, seem to have this whole eye thing going on with the painting on his face. And, we had seen the oh, sorry, Varys.
Yeah, just rub that right in there. Thanks.
Yes.
Maybe he can paint you a new eye, purple eye, on your face for you. Huh?
Mina.
Let's go. Let's just go.
Do you guys would like to stop in at Zoblobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
I have a theory that perhaps he may know more than he is leading on. After all, we had seen that engagement between the two guilds the other day, and they had been fighting in the streets, the two different ones. And one of them were the sewer people, and the others, we aren't quite sure, perhaps? No? Yes, dear Sasha had said that they're from the Xanatar. Perhaps. Is that correct? Am I remembering correctly?
Zentirum?
Zentirum. I think the Xanathar are the sewer people that you're referring to.
Oh.
Yes. Zentirum
Yes.
and the Xanathar. And we know that they have some kind of animosity with one another. So, let's go.
Sure, you head towards Zoblobs, and as you approach there, Renair's like, I've been to this place once or twice before. Quite a curious little shop. Everything purple. I couldn't find anything towards my taste, but I suppose we can stop in and see if he's seen anything. So yeah, you guys go to Zoblobs. Again, this like purple smoke is just pouring out the front here, and the stuffed. Oh my God, why can't I remember anything's name at all? ever.
Beholder.
The beholder, the stuffed beholder, is facing outwards, and it seems to be staring right at you guys as you approach the front of the shop.
I do hearts at it.
Make me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I swear this thing's alive.
Oh.
It seems like a stuffed beholder. Well, it doesn't make heart signs back, is what I'm saying. So yeah, you go into the shop, and let's see if I can remember old Zoblob's voice at all. It was. Oh yeah. Okay. Welcome. Please do come in. Oh, my friends from yesterday. Please, how may I help you today?
Cry's looking for another bird.
Yeah, roll me investigation.
Rolling and excuse me, computer. Thank you for behaving. Investigation, you said?
Yep. Because you're looking for something specific. Yeah, no birds. There's no birds.
I'm gonna look for a purple eye patch for Varys.
Oh my god.
Roll me an investigation.
Yeah.
He sees you guys like kind of start already perusing, and he's like, you seem to know what you're looking for. Please do come see me if you need any help.
And I go, Malia, do your thing.
Yes, I shall. Hair flick.
Okay. Hair flick it is. He sees you approach, and do you have a bandage on your cut right now, or is it open?
Oh yes, no, nobody shall lay their eyes upon this monstrosity on my face.
Sure. And he sees you approach. You getting a bar fight yesterday.
'Tis a scratch, never you worry.
Oh, of course. What can I help you and your friends with? And at this point, he
Varys
sees
is
you like.
standing beside her with his just gaping eye hole.
Oh yeah, and he looks down and sees.
Yeah, just a scratch.
Oh.
I rolled a 16, by the way, for investigation.
Yep, I see it.
Okay.
What happened? What happened to you?
Same fight.
It seems you got the worst of it,
Just a
friend.
scratch, and he's just.
If you're looking, would you like an eye patch or a glass eye of some kind? It does look a little raw, so maybe you should wait for it to heal. But this is And he looks up and over, and he sees like Mina over the over there, and Mina, you're already there, and you're looking at an eye patch that's purple that is also set with like a large purple amethyst in the middle of it.
Varys, look! It
Oh,
matches
wait.
your other eye perfectly. It brings out the color.
Guys, we don't have any money.
Oh my
Yeah, we can't buy it.
god.
And I'm still debating on whether or not Varys is excited or insulted by this, but he does kind of look over and nods, but doesn't really sell it either way, I don't think.
No? Oh, okay. She puts it back on the shelf for now, just like lays it flat. Nice.
He goes, it'll be there if you ever want it. Now, what can I do you for? And you see now that he sees Renair kind of like posted up on the door at the entrance, and he goes, I know you. I know you. And Renair nods. Yes, of course. I am Renair, never Ember. I frequent this street quite often. It's good to see you, Zablob. I hope business is well. Zablob goes, yes, Lord, no, not Lord, the son. Renair, it is good to see you here again. Is there anything I can help you and your friends with? And he like looks at Malia.
Malia says, she kind of leans in a little bit, lowers her voice, and she says, we have some unfinished business with the Zentirum, and we want to know where we can find them. Perhaps look for some friends that might be able to help us deal with them. Would you have any contacts that might be able to assist us? She's kind of like going like
Contacts.
like kind of pointing with her eyes at his eyes that are painted on his face.
He looks. He goes. I am certainly not a fan of the Zentirum. Occasionally, they come shake me down for whatever gold I was able to make in the week.
Oh yes, and they robbed us.
Is
That was
that
a
is
travesty.
that's what happened? Huh.
Cries frowning very, very intensely.
They took her bird.
The one I sold you yesterday. That's awful. Well, I do have a strict no returns policy, and I'm sorry I don't have a replacement for it. Sorry. It's one of a kind.
Oh my god, cries
That
getting
only
so
hurts
bad.
more.
Contacts. Roll me a persuasion, Malia. 22. Well,
Oh my god.
he like peeks over at Renair and kind of motions you closer. I may know one or two people that work for the Xanatharian Guild. I'm sorry that the Zentirum treated you so poorly, those monsters. What can I do to help?
We believe they were interested in actually she doesn't say that. Information. Anything that you could provide for us, perhaps, so that we could know or perhaps find a lead.
On the Zentirum? Well, they
Yes.
have a hideout north of here. It's not very well hidden. Maybe you could start there.
We already investigated that area. Perhaps
Oh.
you might have friends who could give us more information.
Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I need to tell them that you're coming. He looks at you all, and I'll need you to leave my shop for a moment.
Of course, of course.
And he's like, good. And he jumps down and like adjusts his purple robes and goes, go on now. I'll get you the help that you need.
And Malia is going to send a telepathic message to her cat and tell the cat to stay in the shop. And she tells her
Sure.
friends, "Come on, let us
roll me-
give him some space."
Roll me cat stealth.
Okay, how do I do that?
Roll me cat stealth.
Mm,
So if you have, do you have the a cat token?
I do.
If not, I can find one. CAT. Cat. Monster. Cat. Let's see. So. Wait.
Has stealth +4. Stealth is dex.
Okay. Yeah. So it's stealth +4. So you're gonna roll 1d20 +4. Your cat stealth is 19. Excellently rolled. Let's see. Let me find our lad here. Zablob. Zablubu. He is somewhere over here. There he is. His passive perception? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So you send this message to your cat, and it makes itself scarce as you all exit the shop. Yeah. What else would did you want to do something with that cat or?
Yes. Cry would probably know that I can do this.
Okay.
I am going to basically possess my familiar and see through its eyes. I believe that's a thing I can do.
If you do, it should be on your skills list. Or your spell list. I don't remember which one.
Can I link this? Does this work? Oh, that's
Whoa!
too long. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Service of a familiar. As an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses, blah, 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 blah. You're deaf and blind when this is happening.
Yes. So,
Yeah, so you can do it.
I would tell Cry, okay, I'm going to do the thing, with,
Sure, yeah. As you guys get
kids.
ushered out of the store, you hear the door shut, and then, like, all of these purple curtains are drawn closed from the two, like, the big windows up front, and then, like, the curtain over the door. But yeah, you,
Cry's gonna
You-
hold Malia's hand, or like her forearm with both hands.
Aw. You just see, like, Malia's eyes just go completely white. And then she becomes deaf and blind.
And we, as an audience, we see the inside of Zoblob's shop at this time. We see old Zoblob putting all the curtains down and stuff like that, and you see him approach the stuffed beholder in the window. He unhooks it from where it sits and goes back over to the counter and places it there and stands in front of it. And he puts a hand out and places it on the stuffed beholder, and he begins to speak. Sir, I know I shouldn't bother you in times like this, but some people seem to be interested in taking out some Zentirum agents, but they would like to meet with one of our agents first. I think this could be good for us. They seem to have found the Zentirum hideout earlier and dispatched them, not without some wounds, but they seem hardy adventurers, and Renair Neverember is with them. And then there's like this pause, and you see him like nodding. Okay. Yes, I shall send them that direction. Should we give them anything to... No? But then they'll be... Oh. Yes, sir. Okay. And he goes and he picks it up and he puts the beholder back hanging in the window and opens the curtains back up and opens the door and he says, you may return in whenever you'd like.
Like, poke at Malia a little bit, just like...
Like, yeah, how quickly does she come back?
Yeah. You're muted.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, as soon as the shopkeeper begins to open up the shop again, Malia will come back. She'll look natural, lean into Cry.
Yeah, so you guys return into the building, and he goes in the small deep gnome, sits up on the counter again. He goes, I made contact with one of my own. They say that you should, if you go south on the way of the dragon, there's an entrance to the sewers that way, and they will be there to greet you.
So we didn't hear any of that. Only
No.
Malia knows what he said in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as you know, Malia has not shared any of this with you.
Okay.
And who as say? Who should we look out for?
Well, there will be a bald man with eye tattoos on his head. His name is Krentz. I don't know if you know him.
I don't think that I do. Malia?
Krenz. Is that name familiar to me? Do I recall anything?
I think you heard it once yelled out in the yawning portal. There was a bald man with a tattooed crown of eyes that attacked a half-orc woman who was then beset upon and beaten severely. But when the troll was slain, he was not there and was taken away.
She says, "Oh yes, I recall Krenz. I hope he's doing better."
Awkward.
Well, it's an interesting hope for a man like that, but he will be there and waiting for you. Just head southward, way of the dragon. Sewer entrance shouldn't be hard to find. And just make your way there.
Is there anything that we could present to him so that he will know that we are who he is to expect?
Just say I sent you. It'll be fine.
So I would like to kind of examine Zoblob and try to determine if he's nervous.
An insight check?
I was about to do the same
You're absolutely able to make an insight check here. Yes.
Especially with the context of what I heard.
Go ahead and roll me some insight.
Mad sus.
Mad
awkward.
sus. 4. He seems uneasy, but it could definitely be just because he's giving away a lot of information to people he doesn't necessarily know, as well as Renaer Neverember about his possible own guild.
Okay. Very well. Thank you very much, Zoblob.
Yes, of course. You're always welcome here. Hopefully next time to buy something. Renaer, it's good to see you again.
She leans.
Yes, of course.
She leans into Zoblob and says, "I told you I would bring friends the next time I came by." She kind of points at Neverember.
Yeah. Yes. But he has not purchased anything either, so I do hope you come back with the intent to spend coin. And this is a shop, not somewhere for you to exchange information.
Yes. We will return upon finishing our business with the Zentirum scum.
Yes. Thank you. And please do rid them from the docks district. Would make me much more comfortable. Yeah, Varys, you said you wanted to roll an insight as well?
I was going to if she didn't, but Varys is still just too distraught to really be paying attention.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys exit. Would you like to head southward on the Way of the Dragon and find a sewer entrance?
On our way, though, before we get there, I'm going to talk to Malia and be like, what was going on there outside the shop? Why did you go all woo?
Malia would definitely want to have kind of a powwow with the whole group, and perhaps not so in the middle of the street. She'll probably pull him aside a little bit. And
you're in a lane already. Fillet Lane is kind of a smaller place, anyways. It's over near the Skewer Dragon. You can pull him like into a side alley and absolutely have a discussion.
Sweet. Malia.
Wait. Can we perceive the side alley first? We're in a not so great neighborhood.
Roll me some perception.
Perception. No, that's awful. Seems safe.
It's foggy. Still early morning.
I'm gonna do one too. I didn't do any better.
The alley seems relatively safe. I mean, it's over by the Skewer Dragon. No one seems to be there. It looks empty if closed and locked. Kind of in an alley.
Malia will say, as her cat's approaching the group, because it would have tried to sneak out subtly, not like depart the same time as us. She would say, I possess the ability to see through the eyes of my friend here. Kiggs, come say hi. And then the cat comes up and sits in the middle of our little circle and goes, meow.
Yeah. Seems to listen to what Malia has to say.
She says, he spoke to someone through the little doll that was by the door. The beholder, the Zoblob, doll.
Zoblob was talking to Zoblob.
Yes, and
He was talking to himself?
yeah, no. There was perhaps, but it did appear that he was speaking to somebody else, and from what I gather, it seemed very suspect. They definitely have an interest in you, Mr. Neverember, Lord Rainier, Mr. Rainier.
Yes. Well, comes with the station occasionally.
I am under the impression that we may be walking into an ambush, but perhaps we might be able to retrieve some more information this way. It is, after all, our only lead. It gives me some confidence that it is pointing towards the sewers, since we are going to be searching for the yellow signs, perhaps.
René, so when we were at the warehouse before, you had mentioned the Stone of Galore and that guilds were looking for it for the money.
Yes.
So are you not concerned that they are going to be after you if we are going to confront them in person?
Of course. But I would never leave my friend to that fate.
Perhaps, now, this is only if you are acceptable with it, but perhaps we could use you as a temporary bait/bargaining chip.
What do you have in mind?
Oh my god.
Well, if what Malia is saying is true, and that perhaps Zoblob, blah 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 blah, was speaking to someone, I can only assume it was somebody with Xanathars, and they know you are with us. That perhaps they now know that Floon is of no use to them, as he is not you, which is who they are after. I'm concerned that they might kill Floon now that they know that Floon is not you. So, we need to make quick work of this if we are to see Floon alive.
And what are we waiting around here for? Let's go.
Be on your guard.
And just be aware that we will attempt to save you if they take you in replace of Floon.
Well, I would hope so, but I do appreciate that, and I would do the same for you, my new friends.
All right.
Shrugs. He has no attachment to this guy.
He bought you food
He did.
and
What a
rooms.
place to sleep.
Ferris
Fine.
can sleep anywhere and steals food
It's-
from people. It means
It's
nothing.
fine.
Uh,
Hate my NPC.
Malia says, if things are to go south in this engagement, do keep in mind that anyone that attacks us, they are more valuable alive than dead, as we can question them if necessary.
Well, if the last fight is any indication of anything, we're not going to be killing anyone, so it's fine.
Don't think like that, Varys. We have Mr. Rainier here with us.
Well, I mean, we can't do any worse than last time, so...
We're
only
still
up from
walking.
here.
We could do worse. We could do worse.
All right. Monsieur Neverember, could you perhaps walk behind the group as you are not the first thing they see?
Yes, I suppose I could do that.
Yes. Perfect. Don't want them to steal you away from us. Right off the bat.
Sure. Yeah. So you guys go to the entrance of the sewers?
Yep.
Yeah, we head south on Way of the Dragon.
Yeah. You find a sewer cover on the Way of the Dragon. It's easily lifted and reveals a ladder going downwards. It's dark. It smells pretty bad, but there's a sewer opening.
Ugh,
Malia grabs a torch.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So you guys head downwards.
Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a guy meeting us at the sewer entrance?
You like to make a perception check and find out?
Oh my
Okay,
God.
sure. 8.
Doesn't seem to be anyone around.
Cool.
Some of the people are looking at you weird on the street. But
It's
other
just
than
like
that,
sewer. Nobody sees Krentz anywhere? You feel like he would stand out? No? No?
We are looking for a bald man with eye tattoos. I believe Krentz is the gentleman that our half-orc friend had been fighting.
Yes.
Cry kind of like
Yagra.
Cry kind of looks back and she knows she that's the one I lit on fire.
no, you lit a friend of his on fire.
Oh,
We did fight them.
oof. Okay.
Awkward. Awkward
Well, at
turn
least
off.
she knows who she's looking. Make it. Would that be?
I mean, you know who it is. I mean, if you want, yeah, make perception checks if you want to see if you see the guy. It's fine. Cry. Yeah, remembering this guy. You see a lot of people
It
looking at
clicks
you
the second,
over.
Like you guys were talking about who it was. Cry's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy.
Cry. You look around. A lot of the locals are, wondering at what you're doing. Some carts are having to go around you now, and you're being shouted at. It's uncomfortable. You look down
Just
into
wait.
the sewer. You look down into the sewer, and, well, your dark vision kicks in, but you can tell it's dark. Seems to be some kind of watery sludge at the bottom of it.
Yummy.
But other than that, you don't see anything currently.
Cry, don't
Malia
eat,
picks up her
please.
cat.
Mhm.
And she drops the cat into the sewer.
And go!
No.
Meow, sploosh.
How many hit points does a cat have?
Not very many, but this thing probably has died a lot in her service. Not gonna lie.
God.
Well, it does
Has
land
2
in.
hit points.
You hear a whoosh, and like just a splash. Malia, you can't see the cat anymore, but Cry, you see the cat struggling to stay afloat in the slushy slurry that is the sewer.
Cry, assuming that this is the plan of action, is
No.
gonna jump in.
Cry jumps in. Cry, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
There's a ladder, guys. There's a ladder.
There was a ladder?
Yes,
She's not very smart.
I said ladder, but yeah, roll me dexterity
Cannonballs
save.
into the sludge.
Shit, I'm nervous.
Okay. Yeah. So you hit the you make a splash as you hit this gross brown sludge, and it splashes up around you, and your ankles hurt some because it's not super deep. It's about 1.5 feet deep, but like so it's too deep for the cat, but for you it's like okay, you landed pretty hard, and that was about a 12 to 15 foot drop.
I'm gonna use the ladder to go down.
Perfect.
Malia
Perfect.
is talking to people and being like, "It is city business. Never worry. On you go."
They go. Yeah. Okay.
Cry picks up the cat.
Yeah, the cat is miserable, gross, smelly, very wet, and unhappy.
Oh. She's just holding it like out.
Yeah, you're holding a cat covered in excrement, so you enjoy.
Ugh,
Um,
wet cat is worse than wet dog.
Yeah, so you make your way down, Mina, you gingerly down the ladder. It's very dark. Those of you that don't have dark vision are going to want a torch of some kind. I assume all of you go down, maybe a little bit more gracefully than tossing a cat, but you all reach the bottom. It's about 1.5 feet of gross down at the bottom of the ladder here. It is
flip flops.
yeah, in the flip-flop. Flap slaps. Oh yeah, I forgot. When you landed, it was like wood slapping water when you hit. Because
Between
you're
your
wearing
toes.
flip-flops.
You.
I mean, yeah, as you guys land, in some of the deeper parts, you feel it like filling in your boots from the top.
Is it warm or is it cold?
Don't. No.
It's chilly. It's not warm.
Thank God.
You know, like the anime shiver when they touch something gross? That's
Yeah.
what I'm imagining right now.
Yeah, all the lines. Oh yeah, absolutely. So, but I mean, you're all down there. Who has dark vision?
I do.
I think I do too.
Really?
Malia.
Yeah, you know I got
Just
dark.
you.
Malia, you and Renair reach the bottom. Renair lights a torch, and he says, well, I don't have dark vision, so I guess I will bear the torch for the time being.
I shall be at your side, sir.
Good, because I can't see anything outside of this.
Ugh.
So yeah, you guys navigate through the sewers. A putrid stream flows along the sewer tunnel and leads 2 directions. In one direction, you see a tiny symbol drawn on the wall in yellow chalk. A palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference.
Do I recognize this?
Yeah, more than likely, it looks really similar to a lot of eye tattoos and painting that you've seen recently. You would probably know this. I think Varys might know this as well, as being a pretty traditional symbol of the Xanatharian Guild.
Well, this is the right location. Look here, this symbol. It is the Xanatharian Guild symbol.
Well, we are in the right place
Varys-
then.
Would Varys know how to read it to tell which direction we're going in, or is there?
Well,
any
yeah,
clues
so
to that at all?
there's 2 directions. One direction has a symbol drawn on the wall. The other direction does not.
Okay. So, but does he know like which one is the way we're supposed to be going, or
I don't...
any-
would Varys have tracked Xanatharian Guild members before for any reason?
Yeah, I don't think he would have. I think he would have tried to stay out of any gangland business as much as possible.
I mean, you do recall one of the Kenku mentioning following yellow signs in the sewers.
Right, but I don't think that he would know how to decipher what the symbols mean necessarily. He knows that they're there and what they represent, but not how to read them.
I think what he's saying is he doesn't know, like, to follow him that way or to follow him that way.
Right.
Do they start right where we are? Or do they,
So
like,
you-
trail in both ways?
You get down, right? And so you're in a sewer and it has a direction. Like let's say there's a direction to your right and you can face that way. And then there's a direction to your left and you can face that way. When you turn left, like on one of the arches that like, so the wall comes out a little bit, you can see that there is a yellow 10-spoke symbol on that wall in that direction. Whereas behind you, you turn around and there's like, you know, an archway that's supporting the cistern here. And there's not a symbol.
Okay, so it's only going one way.
Okay, I got you.
Let's go that way.
I don't want to give too much away. I want to
Yeah.
try to figure it out, but so you go towards the symbol.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So there, you guys are down here for quite some time, and every once in a while you come to like either a roundabout or a crossways. The sewers themselves are a labyrinth, but every time you're able to find these little yellow symbols on the walls, and you continue to follow them in their direction, assuming that they're leading you somewhere.
Where's the fuck is Krentz? We were supposed to meet Krentz and he's not here. I think this definitely was a trap.
After about an hour of following signs through the tunnels, you come to a three-way intersection where a ladder leads up into a stone shaft capped by a circular metal cover. One of the familiar chalk symbols is marked on a wall nearby, but floating near the symbol is a spherical, grapefruit-sized creature with a bulging central eye and 4 stumpy eye stalks. It bears its teeth at you. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Did you find a beholder in the sewer?
Entirely possible. So there's no map for this. So go to your tokens on this page, select the token first, and then roll your initiative. Otherwise, it won't populate into the tracker after the tracker is updated. So hang on, tracker is now available, and then you would click your token. Here, I'll put you on this page instead. Here, let me get this.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Let me clean this one up. There we go. All right, so you guys are in this now, and chat, I will bring up the map for you in just a moment. There's a little dude kind of over in the corner here, and you guys are hanging out. I'm gonna just assume that the marching order was like somewhat like this, and I'm gonna give you Renair, and then there's this little guy here in the corner. So yeah, we'll do that in just a second. Roll your initiative if you haven't already, and I will pull out Renair Neverember in just a moment here. So yeah,
I rolled a 5, but I don't appear to be on the turn order.
yeah. So if the token is not selected,
Oh,
it won't roll.
my
Like it won't
apologies.
populate. So it's fine. Let me get Renair here.
Look at that handsome boy.
He's something. And we'll roll his initiative here. And we will go ahead and do.
So I rolled a 5.
Okay. All right. I had music for this, but okay. So you rolled a 5. So let me populate you real quick. Add turn. Oh no, you're on there. Okay. Oh wait, you're on here a bunch of times. It's fine. You said you had a 5?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Mike, you're on here a couple times. What was your roll?
Oh, I had the first one was 21, but the one that I officially, I guess, inserted was 16. So we can go with the
Okay.
16. I'm fine.
16.
Either one.
Okay, Renair with 22, and then let me get the little weird dude here. And he rolls a 13. Okay, let's sort this bad boy out. Yeah, so you see this weird looking little creature. I'll go ahead and I think it's Shift Z.
Is it a baby beholder?
So that's what he looks like. That's his little
Baby
token.
holder.
He's like this weird little dude with all these little stumpy eye stalks, and he goes, and he like bares his teeth at you, and he seems to be like, you see like his little eyes start glowing and stuff, and he's making a lot of noise, and it seems to be that he's on watch here. So yeah, there you go.
He's
And
mocking
we'll
me with his eye surplus.
Yeah, he has so many eyes. Okay, so top of the turn order is Renair Neverember. Renair goes, "Ugh, ugly beast," and he approaches, torch out, and he's gonna make an attack against this thing. Where did I put you? There you are, Renair. So he takes out his rapier and he attacks. A 14, I believe, hits this little guy. He's not very beefy. Yeah, he gets hit for 12 piercing damage. You see immediately Renair like slices almost this thing entirely in half. And it's like, and it's like kind of floating lower and lower down. Cry, it is your turn.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, I'm a witch bolt.
It seems extremely hurt. But yeah, you'd like to witch bolt?
Okay, that was. I'm gonna translate that to don't use the spell slot. And I'm gonna firebolt
It's
it.
like hanging in half mostly.
Oh my god. Okay,
so-
yeah, I'm gonna firebolt it then.
Okay, so you firebolt it.
Yeah.
There it goes. Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. 10 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, it goes up in a puff of flame, smoke, and ash, and dies. It's just on the ground. That's it. It's dead.
Well
you guys
done,
did
guys.
it.
This is going much better.
Congratulations. You did very good.
Excellent
Very
shot,
good.
my dear.
I'm so glad I made you guys all roll initiative for that one. Anyways, so you guys are back in the sewers and out of combat. So there's that at least. But yeah, so you kill this weird looking thing. It's mostly char and ash right now, but you're more than able to like go examine it if you'd like to. Yeah. Just sitting on it's like laying in the muck right now.
I'm good.
Yeah, Cry has no
Can I do
desire.
an-
Check it out.
How is Rainier responding to it?
How is he responding to it?
I mean,
he like
does he seem interested in it?
not necessarily, no. I think he's looking around and he's probably trying to figure out where to go next.
Hmm.
Does it appear to be the same size as the beholder that was in Zoblob's shop?
Smaller.
Oh.
Yeah, the Zoblob one is like pretty big. It's pretty hefty.
Like I could hold them in my hand.
The little one, yeah, you could just like scoop him up like this out of the muck, and he's charred and kind of
Falls apart.
half broken.
Baby.
Are you still
But
holding
you're
my
more-
cat?
Oh yeah. Oh wait. No, I probably would have set it down.
Like
That's
football holding the cat while you.
literally cast firebolt with one hand while I'm holding the cat.
Oh my god.
No, I definitely set the cat down.
Okay.
You get
Okay.
swept away in the shit.
Yeah, it's just Yep.
Bye, Kigs.
Yeah, so it's just like it's like floating there and it's starting to float away.
Malia will put her boot on it and just kind of hold it in place.
Sure.
On the cat?
Sinks it into
No.
the water.
The baby beholder.
Mm-hmm.
It just drowns
She'll
her
look
from
at
below.
it.
Okay.
What color is it?
I mean, like gray, green, and now brown because it's in the muck, and
okay.
black because it's burned. So, gross. I think is a good.
It's
Pretty
the
gross.
color gross.
Mm.
It's the color gross.
The color gross. I love it.
Varys
Yeah.
is gonna harvest one of the eye stalks off of it and stick it in his pouch.
Oh,
Yeah, you lop off an eye stalk and you stick it in your pouch and it squelches a lot and it starts bleeding this weird purple blood everywhere.
Ferris, no.
I know these things can shoot lasers, and I'm gonna get an upgrade.
I hope you do not intend on eating that later.
No, I've got other plans for it. Don't worry about it.
Oh
It's
my
not.
God.
I put it in a different
I've-
pouch. It's not snack pouch.
Got other plans. Oh, wait, hang on. Can you roll me a D4, please?
Me?
Yep.
Okay. 4.
Okay. You're good.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Yeah. Malia says, we should probably not linger too long.
Yeah, you see beyond where the gazer fell, like again, a wall, and it has like a little, a drawing in yellow chalk of the 10-spoked wheel.
The gazer. Good to know.
That way.
Oh yeah, sorry, it's called a gazer, but that's a little, not in character knowledge. Yeah, so you guys proceed onwards.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So are we going up the ladder?
There is a ladder there, but the chalk is past that and down the hallway. So, I mean, you can go up the ladder if you'd like, but the chalk continues onwards.
Yeah, we'll go down the tunnel.
Okay. So, yeah, you continue pushing down the tunnel, only about, maybe 5 to 7 more minutes, sloshing through the gross and the gunk. but the you see up ahead, it looks like another one of these roundabouts, and you kind of go up to it. The main sewer tunnel expands, and there's a circular hub. There seems to be a pair of arrow slits carved into the walls, directly across from each other. There's 2 passages. One goes north and the other south, and a stone door is set into the back wall of a stone ledge to the west.
So going down the tunnel, we see arrow slots on the sides and a door on the end, right?
Right. So you're in, and actually, you are now in a central hub area. Let me go ahead and grab your tokens really quick, and I can show you exactly where you are.
Perfect.
If
Yay,
it'll let me
visual
do it.
aids.
Yay, visual aids. It'll let me load. Come here, loading. I'm just going to place you guys kind of randomly in this location. And I'll put Never Ember over here. And who has night vision? You have night vision. Let me see what you see here, and hopefully I can see what you see. Do you see what I see?
I see the cover.
Yeah. I know. I'm checking before I put you on the page what you can actually see, because otherwise it'll get really odd. So yeah. So you guys, I'll move you onto it really quickly. It's having trouble like loading everything for whatever reason. But it seems to be picking up now. And that can go there, and then I'll go ahead and clear that turn order. Okay. So yeah, you approach this kind of central area. Some of you won't be able to see. I'm going to give Renair some light that everyone will be able to see, so you guys can, because he's holding a torch currently. So he's going to emit light. I think it's 2010, all players see. And that should work for you, Stella. And I'll show the map to chat now. You guys are in this kind of circular area here. You see the opposite sides, the arrow slits on either side of the circle. There's a pathway north and a pathway south. And then there's towards the south and then west, there's a door set into the wall.
So this is the door.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
So can I do a perception to make sure that there's no live traps in here?
Yeah, sure. Make me a perception check at disadvantage for sight.
Okay. 16.
16. It doesn't seem to be trapped, but you look in some of these arrow slits here, and you notice something. Both sides, and maybe you tell your compatriots here to maybe be a little bit more quiet. You find 2 sleeping goblins in the opposite rooms from each other.
But they're asleep.
Currently, yes, they do seem to be asleep.
So,
Oh,
yeah, I'll
okay.
just like whisper to everyone else, like, there's goblins in the arrow holes, but they're asleep, so be quiet. We don't want to upset them, because they might shoot us.
Cry is gonna take off her sandals.
So you like reach in, sploosh, grab your sandals, and pull them out of the muck.
And shit.
And I'm gonna Cry. What would she do with them? Hold them in her hand.
Puts them in her bra.
That's her only pocket.
Oh no.
We'll just hold them in her hand. Like,
Cry, remind me to get you a backpack.
Oh, you rolled a 16? Okay.
Yeah.
On the wall of one of the if you like go northwards and southwards a little bit, investigate the area, you do notice that there seems to be an outline of potentially a secret entrance towards the south across from the door that you can see on the west side. There seems to be a passageway available to you on the eastern side.
So over.
Yeah, so it's down here. All right,
In here.
it'll let me ping. Why is it not letting me ping? Some days, dude. Can you see me when I do this?
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, down here.
Okay. Yeah, where do we want to go from here? Gotta be quiet. We don't upset the goblins. We got 2 doors. Where do you guys want to go? Which door do you want to die behind? Door number 1, door number 2.
Did you point out the secret door to us?
I will, yeah. I think there's one there, and then there's one down there, and it's the one in the darkness on my end, but yeah.
Do the secret one?
Yeah. I believe we should. Whatever we do, this is not the ideal position to remain in.
No.
At least we're not in alliance this time.
Cry, stay close.
Cry literally just goes like, not like body slams you, but she's like,
Like a magnet.
yeah.
Okay. So would you like to proceed through the secret door?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let me check the lighting on this real quick. Over to load things, which is. So as you guys head southward, I'll remove Renair, but you guys should be able to remove your own tokens here. You should be able to see in the little secret passageway, at least for where the door is open, and into the interior there.
I can see down the entire hallway.
Yeah, you can see a lot. So yeah, to the right of Renair here, map right, it seems to be there's an opening there. Can go take a look if they'd like.
Let's do it. Now we're in a line.
Yep. All right, here.
So do you want this to be your marching order?
I think
Yeah.
Mina or Cry, being the ones with dark vision and 2 working eyes, should maybe be in front.
All right, I will go in front. This is where we're going, right? In here?
Yeah, into the area there. Yep, exactly.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, and yeah, you can proceed inwards that direction. You see a door in front of you, just a basic wooden door. You're now standing instead of in the sludge. You notice now that you've kind of taken a couple steps upwards out of it, and you are now in the very small kind of closet-like room, with a wooden door in front of you, and you're standing on these this stone flooring.
All right, I'd like to listen at the door, hear if anybody is around.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll perception for me, please.
Sure. Perception, there it is.
Well, so as you listen at the door, you can hear the goblin in the next room over snoring loudly. You see now that there seems to be an additional arrow slit, kind of up in this secret room that you can see. And you can peek in and you see him sleeping soundly, clutching a bow to his chest as he sits in a stool and leans against the wall. But that's the only sound that you can hear. Through the door, you don't seem to hear anything. Faint yelling, but you're not sure.
I'm going to quietly try and open the door.
Yeah, absolutely. The door is unlocked. You do open it, and it opens smoothly into a room in front of you. And here, let me remove the door for you. It always takes time to do the dynamic lighting stuff. There's a lot of stuff there. Come here. Come in. Come on. Come in. There it is. Bop. All right, so that door opens up and outwards, and there's a room before you. If you would like to take a couple steps into that room.
Just one step. Just one.
Sure.
Do I see anybody or anything or any reps?
You see a set of double doors across the way. There seems to be a couple of other rooms. The door behind you, you can still kind of hear the sleeping goblin to your north. This room itself is in here. Let me move this so chat can see. It seems to have a pillar in the center of the room, and it's carved. You see it on one side, and has a small symbol, a perfect circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating outwards. In the middle of the circle is a smaller circular indentation that bears the passing resemblance to a lidless eye.
Oh dear. All right. Well, I'm gonna scooch in a little bit. And I'm gonna look at the pillar closer.
Yeah. You again see this symbol. It looks like something could probably be placed into the center of it.
I whisper, Ferris, come here.
Yeah. Can I get stealth checks from everyone now?
Oh,
Yes.
Jesus.
Please and thank you.
I'll move out of the way so Ferris can get in there. Yeah.
15.
Varys 15, Mina 14, Malia 24, very stealthy. Cry 5.
Oh,
So you gotta
it's
stop
those fucking
slapping. You
flip-flops.
gotta stop slapping the flip flops together. You know what I mean? You gotta like let those be for a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and have Renair make one as well. Let me see what he's got here. Bam.
Okay, so I scooch up next to...
Renair is very quiet. Renair is very quiet. By rule of groups, I think you're all very quiet. But yeah, so you're all hiding out in here. Malia or Mina, as you get closer to the pillar, can you roll me another perception check?
Yes.
20. Nice, another 20.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Could have rolled this
you-
last week.
As you like make your way around the pillar and you come to the eastern side of it, you can hear something going on behind those double doors. Absolutely. There seems to be yelling, maybe orcish, and a human voice crying out for mercy.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Are they locked?
You want to go over to them and try the doors?
just a little bit, just to see if the door is unlocked. I don't want to open it.
I mean, you try the handle.
Yeah.
Roll me sleight of hand. I want to know how
Yeah.
quietly you're trying the door.
13.
13, pretty quiet. There's a lot of noise on the other side. It's definitely not locked.
Oh, that's terrifying. Guys, there's something going on the other side. A ruckus.
A ruckus.
A ruckus. The door is not locked. What do you want to do?
I kind of look at our boy Neverember and like, does that sound like your friend screaming on the other end there?
He's listening, and I'm assuming you're all doing this in like nice stage whisper, right? Like
Yeah.
trying to keep quiet. And he listens. He goes, "Oh, the poor boy. That's him.
Let's
Hold on, Floon. We're coming."
Cry quietly puts her sandals down on the ground.
Does she put them back on? Does she like slip back into them?
She doesn't put them back on. She just sits
Okay.
down. She's
Okay.
gonna pull out her white bone dagger.
Okay.
Do it.
You guys want to open the door? Get on the floor.
Malia,
Let's walk the dinosaur.
Malia's gonna
Scared.
point over her shoulder and be like, don't forget, we have some sleeping friends back here.
Oh shoot.
Shit.
Execution style.
But how do we get to them?
I would suspect it would be this door here.
Do we want to cover the holes and bar the door so that they cannot get to us from behind?
What would we bar the door with, though?
The flip-flops. No.
We wedge the flip-flop under each door and now they can't get in?
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Malia looks at her cat and says, stay here and alert me should others be coming.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And then
I
Malia
laughed, but I'm
says,
totally down for that flip-flop idea.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to try to like wedge it under a door or something?
Yeah, we've got a door,
Sure.
Crack
Okay.
some back
door
up.
here and here, right? So
So you have the door behind you, which is the secret passage door, and then you have the door to the north that you were that Mina was able to see or hear a sleeping goblin in. And then there's a door to the south that has not been looked at yet.
Can I wedge the sandal between these or in these two doors?
So like the one to your north or the one to your east or
I was
west,
gonna
excuse
say,
me.
Should I do both?
Malia will advise that we probably shouldn't block our way out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. All right, then yeah, just this door right here.
Okay. Roll me 2 things. First is sleight of hand. The second,
Oh no.
the second
this is how
Is-
we die.
is strength or athletics. Athletics if you're proficient.
Oh, I'm not proficient. So just strength.
Yeah, it's fine. So you guys, you cries like she's got this flip flop out, right? Like this wooden clog, essentially. And you're like, yeah, go quietly, wedge it under the thing. And she gets up there and she puts it under, and all of a sudden you hear a dunk, and like it is half the flip flop is just gone, like it's just missing. And then if you listen carefully, you hear a and you hear like the door being shaken. And then like just yelling from this goblin on the inside of this door.
Shut up. Shit.
Oh no.
It does seem pretty muffled through the door currently, and he seems significantly stuck at the moment.
Let's just go. Forget it. Cry walks back like, I did it.
Time is of the essence, my friends.
Okay, so do you want to open this door?
Hey, let's get into
I don't know after you ask
positions.
like that.
Russian.
You want to open the door?
Yes.
We died once.
We can
All
die
right.
again.
Die
It'll be
again.
fine.
Yeah, arrange yourselves accordingly, however you would like. Who opens the door?
I'm gonna open the door.
Amina pushes the door open, and this is what we're gonna see. Chad, I'll move you over here in a second. We see like an orcish looking fellow, and a kind of roughed up looking person underneath him. It's easy to tell with the tokens there. Floon Blagmar underneath this guy here. Threadbare curtains hang on the eastern wall of a long hallway, and in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on the chest of a male human with wavy red-blonde hair. Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the south, which you guys will see as soon as you enter this, is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large, wide eyes and rubbery purple skin with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth. It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
Wait, the brain has feet?
Are they like human feet or are they like paws?
We'll get to that. I'm going to go ahead and put this up here because I am absolutely going to need you all to roll initiative. That's a thing.
Krang from Ninja Turtles?
That is actually a thing I'm going to need. Okay, and then there's a lot I need to do here. So sorry if it's going to take me a second. Hopefully the music will work again. I'm sorry, it like stopped working. So hopefully at least this song works and we can get into the thing. It doesn't work. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay. So let me pull out of this here. So this guy here, I have a lot of initiatives to roll. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a second because it doesn't want to load. Bloop. There's that guy. We're going to do this guy next. We're going to do... Oh, poor Floon. We'll do Renair next. Where's he at? Where did I put you? There you are. And we'll do this little guy down here last. Okay. We'll put them all in order. And chat, I will put them on the screen for you here in a second. It looks like Grumshar has the first go. Yeah, so taken absolutely by surprise, this large, like, muscular half-orc with flames wreathed around his hands, looking down over Floon, his boot planted firmly on top of him, roaring out of him. The door's like, we get, like, the vision from him, right? And we see the focus on them, and then it just refocuses on the doors. They, like, gently push inwards, and we see the entire party behind this door, and he goes, huh? What? And so he turns and he immediately starts throwing fire in your general direction. Grumshar is going to hurl a firebolt that he had just prepared to take out Floon over in I think probably Mina's direction, since you had opened the door. So he throws it outwards, and it's a 13
to hit. Yeah, that hits.
It hits and deals 9 damage.
Oh, I'm unconscious.
Oh my god! No!
Wait, you have 9 total health?
9 total health.
No.
I have 8 health.
Okay, the firebolt hits you, knocking you straight to the ground. Of course, your turn's next. Holy F, dude. Like, what? He's on the ground. And the orc looks back over and goes, Master, get out of here! And he, like, again is starting to summon some more fire. He, like, backs up a step from where Floon was on the ground, and he seems to be readying another spell. Mina, I hate that the first thing I have to ask you to do is make a death save. But would you please make a death saving throw for me?
Yes. Oh, I succeeded.
You are back up and active at 1 HP. You're alive, and you have your turn ahead of you. That's what you get for a natural 20 on a death save. Clap! Woo! She's up 1 HP, Mina. So she gets hit. She gets, you know what oh God, I love this. I think she gets hit by this fire, and it, like, knocks her backwards. We get this, like, slow motion. She's, but then, like, it seems like the flame and the char is sucked out from her chest and goes upwards and into her hood and disappears.
Spooky hood.
I don't know if anyone else notices this because your passive perceptions are all very low, but it happens for the audience and they all see that.
Varys notices.
Nina, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Shit. What is...
He just shot fire at you. You can totally counterattack this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm for sure gonna do that. But first, does drinking a potion count as an action?
It does.
Okay, I'm gonna cast...
It absolutely does.
Witch Bolt on him.
Oh yeah, hit this guy. Roll me a Witch Bolt. Let me see what it does.
Pissed.
Get me that. A beam of oh god, it definitely hits at a 21. A beam of crackling blue energy lances out. Actually, you haven't done Witch Bolt yet, so you can tell us what it looks like. It forms a sustained arc between you and the target.
Yeah, so it like kind of swirls between like a purple and like a blue, similar to the color of my Eldritch Blast, like the kind of galaxy sort of look when it goes for there. And there's just like sparks of blue and purple just like flying off because I'm so pissed at this point. Like, I'm just,
hell yeah. I love it.
it.
Yeah, cool. Roll me that damage. Let's see what happens.
What? Isn't there supposed to be
a 2? Okay,
bonus on that? I don't even know.
It just says 1d12 lightning damage, and it rolled 1d12 lightning damage. You just happen to be at the low
2.
End. So there you go. Yeah, so it does 2 damage. You see this this bolt come out and strike this guy in the chest, and it just seems sustained. Then it goes, and he's like, he loses focus for a second on the fire that he was conjuring from his hands. But you do deal damage to him. He seems pretty hurt by it. He's not down, but he is hurt. Oh yeah, you got a hit in. Looks good. Feels good. Next on the list, Malia, what would you like to do?
I have 2 questions.
What's up?
So it says that it's a sustained arc of lightning. Does that mean that there's like an active lightning bolt still shooting here? If I go past it, would that hurt me?
No, I would not say that it would actively hurt you because Mina would have enough control over her magic to avoid her friends.
Okay. And my second question...
Again, that doesn't take into account, like, active AoE spells. This is a targeted effect.
Okay, perfect. And does Floon count as an ally?
Depending on what you would like to do.
Okay. I am going to... Malia pulls out her rapier in a very dramatic flourish, and very gracefully she just kind of wedges between her friends. Then she just runs right up to Grimshar and attempts to attack.
Absolutely. We see Malia blade out going to attack Grumshar. Yeah, 19 is absolutely going to hit. You see now he's not very well armored here. It's mostly like just robes. But yeah, you land a solid hit on him. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 piercing damage, absolutely blasting through him. Floon is definitely an ally, and due to the fact that I think Grumshar is a little bit surprised about this, I have no problem giving you the sneak attack.
Yay!
6, 12 total damage. You bury your blade into Grumshar, and you watch as immediately he slumps over and the light goes out of his eyes, and he collapses onto your blade, probably dead.
I'm worried about that probably.
Me too. Are we still in turn order?
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, so Malia, that is your go. Renair, it's Renair's turn. I think Renair he's gonna run through here. And go attend to Floon here, his friend. He goes, Floon, my friend, I'm so happy you're alive. And then he looks up and he sees this like purple creature with these tentacles around this inhuman mouth sitting up on the on a dais there. Do we not have? Yeah, we have no one in here with enough light to actually be able to see this guy, but that's fine. We'll see him in a second.
So ominous, though.
Yeah, right. He's there, I swear. But yeah, he runs over there, and let's see what Renair can do here. I think he's going to... Yeah, he's going to help Floon to his feet. So he's going to take his action to get Floon up. So Floon is now up and on his feet, and he's like checking him over and things like that. And then he like turns around and he sees this like weird tentacled creature up on the rise there. Varys, it is your go.
Oh boy. What would he do? I mean, he doesn't see the creature yet, and everything else looks.
Yeah,
okay.
I think Renair would have shouted out something about it. Like, there's not a chance that he wouldn't be like, ah, over there, more enemies.
Okay, so I'm gonna scooch just inside the door here, and like, holy crap, what the hell is that? Should I take a shot at it? Yeah, what the hell? Get my longbow out. Can't see great with the shot.
Yeah. So it's kind of
Maybe-
up on a dais here, but you seem to have a good enough shot.
Yeah. So
But which one?
let's,
What are you shooting at currently?
I'm gonna shoot at the
Purple guy?
the tentacle guy. Yeah.
Tentacle
Like,
guy?
He doesn't.
Yeah, sounds
he doesn't
good.
look friendly, and he was in here watching our friend get beat up. So.
That's very true. It's very true.
So I get him.
Woo!
All
Oh.
right.
Oh, you get him with a natural 20 on that. Go ahead and roll the damage.
That means
let's
they
see.
didn't take your dominant eye.
Ah.
12 total damage against the tentacled being. The arrow flies out and slams into this creature, hitting him in the shoulder. And he goes, and he looks, if you could tell from like writhing tentacles, looks pretty upset. It doesn't seem
Back to my friend still
significantly
in the other
injured.
room, and I'm like, Octopus Man, Octopus Man.
Octopus Man. Yeah, that is absolutely a thing. So that was 12 damage. Okay. Making sure I'm getting it right. All right, cool. Is there anything else that you'd like to do with your turn?
Nah, he'll chill out there.
Okay. Cry, it is your go.
She's going sprinting.
Yeah, she runs in.
Runs in. Sees the man. The octopus. She doesn't know what an octopus. She can only guess that's what it looks like. And she is gonna do. She's gonna pull. And do a witch bolt.
At the Octopus Man, you're going to do a Witch Bolt?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll. A 19 is enough to hit.
Whew.
What does yours look like?
I think it's gonna be. It's kind of hard to see like dark lightning, but the gist of it is pretty white, but it's got the black effects around it. You know, it's dark and gross. So
Sure.
that's what it looks like, and she uses her dagger to cast that one. So I imagine she like pulls it up and then points it at him, and it casts from her dagger.
Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and roll me damage. It hits.
Yeah.
12. So you do maximum damage to this thing. So first he gets struck by this arrow, like directly into the chest. And then this lightning comes arcing out of this somewhat dead-looking woman, slams into him, and he goes, and he seems, that hurt. It hurt. Okay.
Cool. And I'm gonna sustain that. I'm not gonna really say
Yeah. You would decide on your next turn whether or not you would. Okay, so now... Oh, this guy. Here we go. So this little kind of dog brain looking creature runs forward at Cry here and lunges out with its claws to
It's
attack
got
at her.
claws.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh yeah, here, hang on. I'll show you what he looks like here. I think it's is it Shift C? That's what he
Oh
looks
my
like.
god! I want to adopt him.
He's the worst.
That is the grossest creature. D&D, Watsy, you're weird people.
That is insane. Okay. What happens?
Okay. So yeah, you get hit with that 4 slashing damage. And then I'm going to need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Brain pupper.
Great. You feel this force intruding in on your brain, and it begins to like try to crush it out and then like pull it from your head. But you're able to resist against it for the time being. So well done there.
Christ, first headache.
That could have been really, really terrible. Okay, so that is the little brain dog's turn. The next is our purple guy. He seems very angry. He looks out over at our one-eyed friend and extends a hand here, and he is going to attempt to.
Oh, that's me. Whoops.
Yeah. He's going to attempt to dominate you, and it casts Dominate Monster. So I'm going to need a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So I just roll Wisdom.
Yeah.
How do?
Yeah. You click Wisdom saving throw.
Ah, there we go.
In your saving throws. Yeah. So you roll a 16. What is his? Hang on a second. It's up here somewhere. Spellcasting. You feel this crushing on your brain, and you feel like,
oh,
should be your friend. Why did you shoot him? He should be your friend. He's your friend. Why are these people fighting him? Why are these people fighting? Wait. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. No. And you shake off the effect from the domination. And he is unable to dominate you. The creature then floats up off the ground and begins levitating. And he's going to attempt. How far can he go? Let's see. I didn't think I'd get. Yeah, wow. Okay. I didn't think I'd get a chance to actually use this guy. Oh, it just levitates. Okay, so never mind. He's going to try to run. So he's going to run past. He's going to run down the stairs on the left-hand side here. And he's going to attempt to run past you. But it doesn't look like he can. There's no way through. He's blocked here by Varys. Does he have anything else that he can do? Wow.
Let him die.
Since he's trying to scoot past me, can I take a swipe at him with a dagger or something?
He's unable to scoot past you, so you won't get an attack of opportunity. If there was a gap there and he could, like if the wall wasn't there on the left and he tried to go past, absolutely. Absolutely would be able to. But as of right now, I don't think you're able to, due to him not actually being able to get past. You've blocked him there effectively.
Oh, Brain Dog is blocking the picture for the viewers. There.
Yeah, I just fixed it.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Thank you. And he and just like the tentacles are just like twitching in front of you. Okay, that's currently its turn. Crumshar, using its immense orcish strength, recovers
No.
1 HP and is not actually down, but was just on the ground, and he stands back up. And he looks at the enemies before him. Oh, what'd I do with your thing? Oh, man. I just have too many tabs open. So Grumshar, he's going to look at the enemies before him. He's gonna Burning Hands the cone. Oh, God, he's gonna... Okay, hang on. Let me see what this... It's a 15-foot... cone from self. So that would... That hits Malia the Brain, Cry, Varys, and Purple Tentacle Guy.
I'm safe.
He casts it. Yeah, he's going to do it. So he casts Burning Hands.
Oh my god. Bye.
So I need a... it's dexterity saving throws, I believe. And I believe it's half damage on save. Varys with an 8.
Is it a save? Yeah.
Yes, saving throw. Not dex check, dex saving throw. So if you're proficient in your dex saves, Varys, add... What was the number that you need to add?
I think that's what I needed to click. Yeah.
So out of
So
5.
it's 11.
So it's an 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
clicked
The
the wrong thing
DC is 12, sadly, but Cry, Malia, Cry and Malia, you successfully save, and I'll do the enemy ones here in a second. Successful save, half as much damage. So you each take 5. Varys, you'll take the full 10.
And I'm down.
Bye.
Oh shit.
but
Yep. So it's 5 damage. Cry, go ahead and put it in the chat so we can do that real quick. And I'm gonna roll for the other 2 here that need to save. So they have. Gonna make a dex save. Oh yeah, it absolutely fails. So this little guy here takes full brunt of the fiery damage coming from Grumshar. Cry, you did not save. That is a critical fail on your charisma save. But wait, what's the condition? When the damage reduces you to 0, you can make a charisma save, which is DC 5 plus the damage. So you had to hit a 10.
Oh.
So you did not make it with a 6. So you are down. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. And then the last guy here, big purple dude. Let me get him his save real quick. Doesn't have any bonuses for this, does he? Okay. Okay, he passes, but he's gonna take half the damage from this. So he gets singed and burned, and he roars, and he like, Grumshaw, why? And he's very upset. Okay. That is Grumshar's turn. Mina, it is your go.
Is my witch bolt still active on Grumshar? Because he.
Yeah, I mean, you deactivate it on your turn,
Okay. So
so
I'm
it's
gonna.
still attached.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it on him again. So.
Yeah,
do
go
I
ahead
need
and
to
you
roll
just
to hit, or
roll
does it
damage.
just damage.
Nope, it's already there. You just roll 1d12.
Oh, I just.
5 damage.
Damage.
Yep. And again, the lightning and magic pulses through him, knocking him down to the ground. This time, probably more dead than last.
Probably.
I
hate
so he's
that
down on the
word.
ground. Mina, is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Yeah. So with that, I want to use Dark One's blessing because I knocked him to 0, which is this.
Dark One's Blessing. Starting first level, when you reduce a hostile creature to 0, you gain temp hit points equal to your charisma plus warlock level. So how many temp hit points do you gain?
I gain 4 temp hit.
Hell yeah, you do.
Nice.
Put them in there.
All right. So those guys got plunked in there, and then down. That's probably the most I can do. Except I'm probably gonna scooch out of. Oh, I can't do much else other than. Reasons away. I'm going to just kind of scooch into the corner. Just away.
Yeah, sure. You scoot into the corner. There you go. Malia, you are still up, yes?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
Malia sees Cry go down, and she gets into defensive mode. She's going to step here. How do the enemies look? Do they look like they are suffering a lot? Do they look like they're barely damaged?
Yeah, sorry, I'm answering a chat question because Kimmo wants to buy someone inspiration, and I have never sold anything for money relative to a game before, so I'm trying to decide whether or not that's something that I want to do. Because that opens a whole can of things that I don't know if I want to have happen. So yeah, you look at the enemies. The little dog creature looks pretty hurt. It seems resilient. But the fire did a good number to it. The purple tentacled monster just seems angry.
I think Malia she just kind of scoots past Cry And then she attempts to drive her rapier into the tentacle guy. Because I believe sneak attack doesn't work if your ally is downed, right?
It does not. It has to be threatening.
Okay. Yep. So
yeah,
I'll
so
get this.
you can attack. Yep. 23 absolutely hits. Yeah, so go ahead and roll your base damage for that. It auto-rolled sneak. That's interesting. But it'll do 10 total damage to the tentacle creature. You slam the rapier in again. You're dealing a lot of damage in this particular fight. It's pretty impressive. Flourishing around. We get like a look of you like battling this creature now after basically killing the orc the first time. And we see like Renaer just like in awe of your blade prowess. Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
No. I will definitely keep a telepathic ear out for my cat in case something is going on over there.
Sure, yeah. Yeah. Sounds good. Okay. It is now Renaer Neverember's turn. Renaer, basically, he like shakes out of this like stunned reverie of watching the beauty that is Malia fight. And he looks down and he goes, Floon, you have to get out of here. Please, just go hide for right now. And he draws his blade and he rushes forward, taking a defensive stance over your friend here, Varys, that's on the ground. And he is going to unleash an absolute fury against the tentacled creature. Renaer Neverember, he's going to make his multi-attack. He throws the torch to the side, and he makes 1 rapier attack, 2 rapier attacks. Doesn't look very good. 3 rapier attacks. Wow, he crit failed 2 of them, and I don't think that 13 hits. Yeah, it does not. It looks like even though you've got this thing on the ropes, I guess, per se, surrounded, Renaer is unable to find purchase against the creature, but he is definitely keeping it occupied. You know that you're going to be able to get a better hit next time. So, yep, there's Renaer. He attempted to make some dents here and was unable to do so. Varys, you are on the ground, my friend. I'm going to have to ask you to make me a death saving throw. 14, 1 success. Go ahead and mark that. Congratulations. That's very good, very good. Yeah, well done, dude. Those are the worst, right? And then, Cry, it is now your turn to make a death saving throw. A 9. That is 1 failure. That is 1 failure. Okay. Now it is Little Brain Dog's turn. Little Brain Dog leaps forward, and he's going to attack Renaer from behind here. Seeing as he is probably the most, seems the most healthy at this point. I'm going to say Floon during Renaer's turn, since I never rolled for him. He has no weapons or anything else. He's just going to run back here. He's going to be just further away from the fight. He seems incredibly hurt, so he's kind of like scooting himself backwards as far as he can. So the little brain dog is going to make an attack against our boy Renaer here. A 10. No, Renaer's able to turn around and block the little brain dog as it leaps up to try to attack him. But you do see Renaer stumble for a moment, and he seems to... He clutches at his head. Let's see if he can do it. Nice. Renaer shakes off whatever is affecting him and goes back to fighting both of these creatures. Good job, Renaer. Holy F. Again, that could have been really bad.
Party's gonna get taken
That
over
could be
by this thing.
really bad. Yeah, okay. Now it is the tentacle guy's turn. He's seeing some issues here. Let's see if he's got anything he can possibly do to flee. That's all he wants to do is flee. He's going to run. He has a gap now. He's going to run between you two. So he runs between Malia and Renair over towards his dog. So he dodges over the fallen body of Cry, goes around Renair, and then runs directly over to the pillar. Literally every single one of you are going to be able to get a hit in on this guy as a reaction if you'd like to.
Even those of us who are down?
No, no. No, you're unconscious. I mean, everyone that's up, you can make a reaction to attack this guy if you would like to. I know Renair's going to. He rolls a 10. He's unable to hit. But yeah, the thing swiftly dodges by Renair. Malia, yeah, it seems to like dodge around both of you. And then, yep, Mina. Spear, one-handed. Yeah, it just makes it all the way over to this pillar, and it slams this stone into the socket that you had found earlier. And on the southern wall, a portal opens, and he runs through it, taking the stone with him. The portal remains open for the moment, but the purple creature disappears from sight. Okay. Grumshar's dead, so he's off the list. Mina, it is your go. Yeah, well, I actually removed him from the list this time, so maybe he is.
I am going to cast Eldritch Blast at dog thing.
Heck yeah, hit him. Let's see what happens.
Nope.
Nope, that one's not gonna hit. I think he's a little small, and you're having to like redial in on finding him, and you're unable to, and the Eldritch Blast like skips off the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually just stay there probably.
Okay. Malia, it is your go, and Cry, I wanted to let you know that you have been bought one advantage. You've been bought inspiration.
Thank you.
So maybe you won't die. We'll find out. But yeah, Malia, it is your go.
Malia will very nimbly move through the battlefield and then strike.
Absolutely. You strike out the little brain dog. Unable to find purchase against him. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Renair is up next, and Renair is gonna again attempt to unleash his full fury against the little brain dog there. So he's gonna go rapier 1, rapier 2. Wow, he can't hit anything. And his dagger. I think the dagger actually hits, if I remember correctly. Let me see. Yeah, the dagger actually hits. He finally sneaks in some damage. It like sinks into the brain a little bit. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you would have thought as it sinks in. But it does seem to hurt the brain quite a bit. Yeah, it seems pretty hurt right now. So that's that. Okay. Okay. Varys, you are on the ground and you have 1 success currently. Can I get a death saving throw from you, please? Floon is hiding, by the way, back here.
14.
Nice. Another save. Okay. Cry. You have 1 failure currently. If you roll a 1, you die. You do have an inspiration bought for you. Would you like to use it?
Yeah, I'll use it for this one.
Okay, roll me 2 death saving throws and we'll take the higher. 18. And a 1.
Oh, shit.
Mark 1 success, Cry. I do want to remind Mina that Mina does have a healing potion that she can use in action to attempt to heal Cry.
So does Malia.
There you go. So there you go.
So stressful.
It is now the tiny little brain dog's turn, and again he's going to leap out at Renair Neverember, and he's going to attack with his claws. He misses terribly, but then Renair again looks like he's got a very bad headache, and he's going to roll his intelligence here. He fails. So Renair. Wait, is that? Yeah, he has an 8. He's gonna take our 1d10. Also on failure roll. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this. Sorry, Renair. Oh, good. Okay. Renair takes a good chunk of damage. You see now, like, blood is coming out of his ears. Something is happening to his brain. Or Renair. That could have been really bad. Okay. So Renair definitely takes some damage here. It's the first damage that he's taken. And you see him now bleeding from the ears. Mina, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna scooch. Am I able to scooch around Renair to Cray?
Yeah, you can pass through allies because they don't take up a full like set block, right? They're not 5 feet by 5 feet wide most of the time. So you can sneak by as long as you don't end up on the same token as them. Then you're fine. So yeah, you're back there and you're at Cry.
Yeah, and
she's lying on the ground, looking more like a corpse than ever before.
She really doesn't look that much different to me, but I'm gonna feed her a potion anyways.
Absolutely, yeah. You put a potion down her gullet, and I believe the healing potion is 2d4 plus something. So let me take a look real quick. Potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2. So go ahead and roll me 2d4 plus 2 and mark off your healing potion.
Is that how it works? Oh,
yeah, there you go. Cry, you are back up at 8 health points, still lying on the ground, probably looking a lot like this, but you are alive, and you're up. Well done, Mina. So that is your action, unless you have a bonus action you'd like to use right now.
I do not have a bonus action I want to use, so that's it.
Okay, Malia, that is your go. What would you like to do?
Varys is still on the ground, right?
Yes.
Correct. He's underneath Renair.
I think I will just attack the brain dog. Try to end this.
Yeah, go ahead. An 8 is unable to connect. It's a nimble little creature, and it can dodge around a blade rather easily, but you do seem to have this thing surrounded now, so hopefully you'll be able to take it out rather quickly here. It's Renair's turn. He's going to make his attacks against the brain dog again. He's going to make a rapier attack. Yep, 2 rapier attacks and another dagger. Jeez, man, he is not doing it. His rolls have been absolute garbage. Yeah, he's unable to hit. He's unable to hit anything. Varys, you're still on the ground, but you've had 2 successful saves. It is now your go again. Give me a death save, please.
Click. 14. 3 14.
3 successfuls in a row. Congratulations. You are now considered stable.
Woo.
So you're okay. And we'll get to what happens afterwards when we get to it. But you no longer need to make death saving throws. Cry! It is your turn.
Okay.
You are awake on the ground, and your friends are attacking this thing next to you.
Okay, I don't think she'd get up. I think what she would do, she would kind of roll over, make a look at the brain dog, and grab it with a shocking grasp.
You can definitely try to grab it with the shocking grasp. You are laying on the ground, so I'm going to have to say I'm going to give you disadvantage on it.
Oh. Is that your cue telling me I should get up?
Yes.
Okay, I'll get up.
Get up and then attack it, and you can make it at a regular roll.
Bloop.
A 13 is good enough to hit with a shocking grasp. You grab like the leg of the brain dog here, and you shock it for an amount of damage. 2 lightning damage, and it goes zero, and it like zaps the brain a little bit. It seems that magic has much more of an effect than the bladed weapons have had. But you are continually doing damage to this thing. It seems pretty hurt. Like, it's pretty hurt. Cry, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Back the hell up.
If you do back away, it will get an attack of opportunity on you with, so it's gonna go ahead and do that. It's just with its claws. A 9, I believe, is below your AC.
It doesn't hit.
All right, so the Intellect Devourer misses with its reaction. But it's going to go ahead and again attack who it thinks to be the smartest person in the room, and it lashes out at Renair Neverember. It rolls a 21. It's not the crit, because the 24 would be the doubled, so it does 5 damage there. And then again, Renair is going to have to make an intelligence saving throw to see if it can save. It does. He does not. So he's going to take another 1d / R1d10 psychic damage. Whoo boy. And then I think, what is it? What's the roll again? 2d6. Hold on, Renair. An 8. Wow.
Boy.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, so he takes a total of 14 damage. It hurts. Renair, like, it's like small blood waterfalls from his ears at this point. All of the brain damage that he's currently taking. He seems a little woozy, but he's still there for the fight. Wow, that was a chunk of damage. That is the brain dog's turn.
Brain dog.
Mina, it is your go.
All right. Well, I'm going at him with blast again. I think his magic seemed to do the trick here. So, Oop.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, unable to hit. It's nimble.
Tiny brain.
Wait, does Shocking Grasp have a thing?
What do you
Like,
mean?
does Shocking Grasp do a thing? Does it, like, stop reactions or anything like
it
that?
does stop reaction.
Okay, well, it missed anyways, but next time remind me, because I had absolutely forgotten. Okay. But yeah, it's because it was like, oh, maybe it's stunned or something like that, but I don't think it is. I think it's just reactions. The Eldritch Blast misses. Malia, it is your go.
Malia says, "Let's end this," and she attempts to.
And hopefully
stab.
she does. Get him! Get him!
Oh my god!
Doesn't get him! The rapier gets stuck, jabbed into the floor, and it's in a crack, and you're gonna have to take some effort to get that thing out. Yeah. But Renair, he says, "I agree!" And he's going to attempt to do the same thing. His ears bleeding as they are. Oh my god, seriously. The first attack misses, but the next two do find their mark, and he skewers the brain dog between his two blades, finally slaying this stupid little thing. Holy frick. And it falls, like, sloughs off his blades onto the ground, and lies there dead. So that right there comes to the end currently of this combat. Congratulations, you done did it.
We did it.
You done did it. But I think, like, as you guys are like attending to Varys and getting things figured out, I think you noticed that, like, through the secret door that you had walked into, you see, like, a goblin walk out, see what happened, and goes, "Ah!" and just turns around and runs off. So it's just gone, but it is noticeable. So he's run off down the sewer. The portal still remains open at the time. You see this, like, purple and blue swirl on the south end of the room with the column in it. But yeah, I think for the time being, since that concludes combat, no one's dead, we will pick this up next week, since we are an hour over our normal 3-hour slot time. I figured since we were doing a quote-unquote boss battle, it was probably better that we continued on. So thank you guys for sticking it out with us. So we're gonna wrap it up here. We'll do some shout outs here in a second. Thank you everyone for coming to the show today. We'll be on. I don't think we're on next week. You guys, you said the 17th is an off day.
Correct. Yes, I will be at Emerald City Comic Con, so I won't be here.
Okay, cool. Let's do some shout outs first. I think Mike's first. Yeah. All right, Mike. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me at patreon.com/NoDiceMike, also twitch.com/NoDiceMike, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook /NoDiceMike. You can find me at all those places and see the cartoons that I'm working on.
Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. I think Stella's next. Stella, where can the people find you at?
Hey guys, you can find me here at Twitch at Stella Luna, and you can find me on Twitter at StellaLuna_TV.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Dungeon Dame, I think, is next. Yeah, I got it set up right.
Woo! Hey guys, Dungeon Dame. You can find me at all of the social medias at Dungeon_Dame, and I paint miniatures for D&D purposes. So come hang out.
Awesome. Thank you. And Bravo.
Hi guys. I am at Bravo. That's 5 R's. Sorry, 5 R's. Everywhere: Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch, Instagram. I stream every Monday at ERP, Sunday here, and then Wednesday we do Wizarding Wednesdays with Nick. So yeah, come find me.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Hi, I'm RunawayRobot. This is my channel. So hopefully you found it here and you've liked the show enough today to follow all of the cast members and get included in all of the stuff that we do on this channel as well as their channels. I've dropped the player links into the chat, so if you want to go over there and hit the follow button on their channels, you should absolutely do so. Next week, we will not have our regularly scheduled show, so we'll probably do something a little bit different on the 17th. But on the 24th, I think that's right, everyone, we'll be back on the 24th. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so on the 24th, we'll have our regularly scheduled show at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the week after that, I'm at PAX East, so then we will have another off week because that's just how March goes. It's a very busy month. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in tonight. Again, please follow all of our cast members here at their Twitters, which is all on the screen here, and get involved and come say hey. And hopefully you enjoyed this little Dungeons and Dragons session where no one perished. It was very good.
Yay!
So thank you very much, everyone. And until next time, later.